You know right, assassin me. Airport and my moja nananu shegu edigu on my
Me mobi bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so aside everything else Endra say Osha said ya Ghana for ye kasana football no ayenya but one thing and say aside football na Endra e course no our economic state in so no it is even serious than our footballing state. Ohe Endra budgeter Ken Ofori Atta eba be widi na. I'm just here to give you some selected highlights of Nsembia Wakan because budget they won't say you with ya a hours long. Some betena some bonini na a lot of you will be bored. And you know, I'm just coming to give you some selected highlights of budget no in Sensemwa Ekomo so that we get to see the state of the country, especially next year. Mama wati asye na answer na budget we beba na mema muti asese se eye o se Ghana din and there next year. I mean I'm someone who is always about positive thinking and saying good things and then it will come to your life and all that. But all I'll say is say next year no you need to brace yourself. What I say if you feel say and there Ghana din enyama bo akosra obviously from all we are hearing and from the budget statement no next year you be brace. Let's go into the selected highlights no now during the course of the day no I'll be speaking extensively on some of the issues. Now one of the things omwaka se womo ebeye NSS sisiano omo pese omo restricted the use of V8 and V6 to only cross-country travels.
Melodies TV
now,
on YouTube.
Abaying because of Philly said they want to cut cost. Okay, and I'll speak on all the points. Don't worry. I will explain everything and what I think about the points and all that. What they should rather be doing if indeed omo pesi believe say one more cut cost now. So I'll just brush through the points and then we'll come back to the points and then we'll speak on them extensively and I'll show you some hidden things about it. Into the first one, no. Government to restrict the use of V8 or V6 to only cross-country travels. Inti send your V8, omo nama V8 bebrebe no, omo pese omo sesa no. Yate. Another one, and they say next year, 2023, abayin ebe freezy the hiring of people in the public sector. Inti ohe senya Mahama time, omo bo Mahama echi se oko IMF no, IMF ampene ama Mahama amfa Ghana for adwumem no. Yes, 2023 abanya mayati asese wo mo so nya de wo mo be fa obi a we adwumem. Nti wo hwe a wo mo a graduate a wo mo atifie ana wo mo me graduate 2022 2023 no say ye kind of public sector working in kwande a wo mo nto wo mo adwum nya de o menye adwuma e wo public sector working, and we all know the effects that is also going to have. I'll come and speak on that, don't worry. Now the next one, they say the purchase of new government vehicles will be restricted to locally assembled vehicles. Finance Minister Ninsemwa Wakano no say senior first V8 no more top if you are brochi ediabano sisiano dabi omonto mfi abrochi mbabio no mbepe bi wo Ghana ha sei no more top de ye assemble e wo Ghana won na nsen eya na cars no bebre na plants no omo aba be set up e wo Ghana into mbepe de wo Ghana no no mo ato enumum omo nkonko to mfi abrochi embabiom. I also speak on that. I'll speak on that. Now the next one, they say housing and clothing allowances to be frozen for 2023. Into what politicians no sa housing allowances are yemomo and the clothing atari allowances are yemomo no 2023 no ye be freezing no yati. Now this very important one a bit affected, and this is for me on top that will actually affect a lot of things, and it will
Melodies
make price
TV on YouTube.
shoot up in the country. Way VAT VAT, it will be increased by 2.5%. Now I'll speak extensively on VAT DA. I'll do a special broadcast on this one because there are a lot of things I want to say and that's our VAT DA, but I'll speak extensively on it, so don't worry. And you know, VAT will be increased by 2.5%. And another also important one, and also minya emra mekasa wo so pa eye e-levy sisi ano ye reduce e-levy no from 1.5 to 1%, but this is the catch. So 1% na ye de aba no sisi ano ye ni limit. Won say e-levy 1.5 no na no o se ne 100 cedis ene yetew. But sisi ano ye de aba 1% no o se ne 1 cedi, 2 cedis, 3 cedis cry ye betew e-levy 1%. That's what they are saying. Enti ano so ewo ho. Now, Senya Makano, these are just some of the highlights Aban Abroso. Now, let's go into them one. For those that I'll do a special video on, I'll let you know I'll do a special video on, and then you wait for that. Now, let's go to the first one. Government to restrict the use of V8 and V6 to only cross-country travels. Now, I'll take this one and then the assembling one, no? Because it is all about I'll take this one and yes, the purchase of new government vehicles. No, I'll treat it as one. Now, government to restrict the use of V8 to only cross-country travels. Into one more be restricted V8 no. Use senior yeah can because omususu say Ghana car, and that's the essence of it. The essence they say we want to cut cost. Into V8 na abaye yusu no yesusu se ebo Ghana foka into no ye bejai V8 no yusu so that ye save sika meboa. That's the essence if you think about it. We any the fact say government wants to purchase new government vehicles restricted to locally assembled
MELODIES
vehicles.
TV on YouTube.
It simply means almost so ye boka was anyama we mu into no womo e bejai eno ye for the meantime na ye save sika. You see we ni na no mimi hu ne say e krokro the John ye ho e krokro the John. If we are really serious about cutting cost, we will not be doing these things we are doing. Yet now our mind we mu Emma President Akufo-Addo be katre and say he has banned the travel. Say politician bia e wona abem bia no mo ontu kwan enkwa abrochi because we want to cut costs. What happened? The politicians were still traveling. Anye juma. It didn't work. It didn't work. Anye juma. Inti senda obejina ha se na oka tren say upesa oka te cost inti V8 no ube yusu ubeja yusu ene sa anyama na krokro the John na wo ye yen. Because if you really want to cut cost, you look at your ministry and obehun say some of the ministers they are redundant. Some of the work your politicians are doing they are redundant. You look at the office of the presidency. You see that over 1,000, close to 1,000 people are getting paid every single month there. Sike and the year chair office of the presidency, you know, the president alone, who share the number of communicators now he has. Some of the ministries, they have as much as even 3 deputies. If you really want to cut costs, that is where you focus on. That is where you concentrate on. You don't come and tell us any kana because I know nenye juma. Upesa cut cost na. Ministries no. Ebi wo ho so closing it down. Some of the ministries they have to work together. How is it that in this country we have a separate ministry for aviation?
MELODIES TV on
we
YouTube.
have a separate ministry for road. We have a separate ministry for transport. How? Because all these things are under transport. Road, about transport. Aviation, about transport. Transport ministry, Nankasakra, about transport. But we have different ministries for all these things. And you are telling us you want to cut costs into V8 and at the end. If you want to cut costs, you know what to do. You merge some of the ministries. You merge some of the ministries. Who share some of the ministries we have? The Kenya Nyamie and so any. If you really want to cut costs, that's what you do. You cut the number of workers at the office of the presidency, by half. That is when we know say you are really cutting costs. Now better and say, oh yeah, Nyama way, how significant is it even going to have? Or what significance is it going to have on Ghana for your budget? We don't say 0.000000001. No important significance. It will not be significant. And if you really want to cut costs, now back one a mystery. The second one a mystery. I'll say the purchase of new government vehicles restricted to locally assembled vehicles. Me visa no because say the purchase of new government vehicles. No, we are not going to purchase new government vehicles again because government already has vehicles. Let me visa sample no meka. Not just I say cars in your metal. I say cars one cars a cars no munto. I say cars in your metal. And so me make sure say omumbeto die yaya wo Ghana no. What's the difference? Obia wo talk assembled car wo Ghana bia be ka tro say utofia brochire ba. Virtually no, there's really no, like, it's not like Ghana there and the board for seeing a brochure there no. Oko to tier robaka or Ghana. The boarding equally as the what to if you are brochure no. So what's the difference? If it's a Obeka say Ube Jai car neto because every single year I say I buying they be every single year more talker. Me say President Akufo-Addo buy office of the friends saying chief of staff office. Answer na President Akufo-Addo beba no. Now there were other presidents that were also chief of staff office no eto cars. Emma, I want to believe so muja cars ni be eto. Now so President Akufo-Addo ba mu no. Last year, say 30 million cedis or said chief of staff nkwan you the to cars nkwan for the office of the chief of staff. Yet your mind we mu after 2 years President Akufo-Addo free or no na mindful for ba obon say of chief of staff office in so office of the chief of staff ebe sanso akwa to car biom saa ne ye wo man we mu saa ne ye e wo man we mu into every single time politician ne nama ne car number plate no the latest year and the President Akufo-Addo nama ne car number plate no 2022 last year emra no nam no ne car number plate 2021 last 2 years ne 2020 Embra wo buy 2016 I buy 2017 na number plate in be 2017 no not just every year you talk cars and every year not just you talk cars so cars ni be na ye the list of judges bab on tia ye be hu ye car ne board the name V8 aye ton and the V8 per V8 ato a educata at least $1 million Ghana cedis no we bon say dia kwa ton ama judge 50,000 yakwa koton ama judge 50,000 cars ni bia no na judge koto sa aka ni be 50,000 cedis 500 million na ebe si de na case ba on di ma ban it is an agrona ye ho because we want to paint a picture as if we are cutting costs no e ye crocro the john ene ye crocro the john ene ye housing allowances to be frozen for 2023 well I mean, but you see the rest of the things, the VAT and the E11, you know, I'll speak on that extensively because Mama Wati, as I said, I have a lot of things to say. And the VAT now increase, you know. I have a lot of things to say because VAT affects every aspect of our lives. VAT. Ukoto nsio anum kra VAT. Ukoto cook anum VAT. Tienda ubetu VAT mu dia. Then indirectly, no, what to be BMU Ghana. But don't worry, I'll speak extensively about this on the next broadcast. Muntra mwaji wa comment box ni motive for me that's it.